jamming, 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 jamming. People were jamming, jamming. I was on that cruise. It was sailing on.
The name of the new album called Jai's Real, and the concept also is Jai's Real. Jai's Real to Iman in so many different good ways one could think of. There's sometime in life, a lot of things up against you and you up against a lot of things. But at the end of the day, you're coming out feeling good and feeling in right. So Jai's Real. A track from the album by the name of Step It. Step It is to remind the people, especially my fans, about the various country Iman been stepping into over the past year and still stepping. Another track by the name of The Cruise that bring me back to the first time I been on a cruise and I was jamming with this jam band, and I take it from the cruise into the studio. Yes, my faith been tested way before I get started in the music business. But what I do, I try to resist against that testing of faith and try to hold my focus and try to keep a clean mind and a clear thought so I can prolong and continue to do what I've been doing. What made the album unique, it based upon the way I approach the album and the things what I do with the album included various musicians. For instance, I work with musicians like Bootsy Collins and Bernie. Bootsy is a very outstanding funk bass player, and Bernie also is a very outstanding keyboard player. And between Bootsy and Bernie, I think we get some good work, you know, go down in the studio, and everything was pretty excited and everyone was really enjoying what they were doing. The first album I recorded in New York was Our Music at Magic Shop Studio. The second album also recorded at Magic Shop Studio. When I first went to the studio to inspect the studio, it reminded me of a studio I used to work in back in Jamaica. And the sound is really unique. The sound were outstanding.
I work at the Magic Shop, which is where Mr. Rodney's done his last 2 records. I think the way he interacts with the musicians, he has a very interesting way of getting the performance out of them. He tends to know what he wants in his head, but he's also looking for them to put their own stamp on it. So he spends a few takes listening to what everybody's doing, and then is able to conjure up the performance he's looking for out of them. And it's a really interesting thing to watch, and it works every time.
Jamming, 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 jamming. People were jamming, jamming.
Well, I'm Chris Daly. I'm audio engineer, just mixing Spear's latest album. I find him very easy to work with. I can suggest things, and you know, if he agrees, then we go and change it, or you know, so it's not challenging.
Well, it's gonna be the Burning sound. So Burning Spear has his own sound, and that sound will never change. My duty is to always be creative around my sound, keep my sound alive, keep my sound fresh. We got 13 tracks plus a bonus track on this album. Now I'm preparing myself to release another strong Burning Spear album by the name of Jai's Real and Burning Spear label through Burning Music Production.